I haven't really done any videos on our fruit trees, but my wife specializes in the garden, vegetable garden, and all the beautiful flowers and plants we have here. And I specialize, or pretty much exclusive, with the fruit trees. Well, since my wife came into the house and said, "Hey, I found this on the ground," I thought I'd do a video on my plum tree. Now, I cut this in half, washed it off, cut it in half, and ate the first half. And I tell you what, that is amazing. It is. I probably haven't done much other than put this plant into the ground, and then I did prune it last year. Did a really bad job in pruning last year, but other than that, and I've had to build up supports because it had so much fruit on it that it was bending the branches down. But the fruit, it is, what is it, May 17th. It was our 30th wedding anniversary yesterday. So this plum, this is a 3-in-1 plum tree, and this plum here is amazing. It is, well, it's cool because it's early in the morning, but it's very delicious, very sweet, just amazing fruit. What a reward from buying a tree a year and a half ago. See, I bought this February 2009, and letting it grow, and then being able to get fruit from it just a year and a half later. But this, and I've pruned this quite a bit. I took a lot of plums off because it's still young and I want it to grow. So this is a 3-in-1 plum tree, and let me explain to you how that works. Now, the reason why I get a 3-in-1 plum is because I want to be able to have 3 different varieties of plums. And when you have a 3-in-1 tree, then you're able to do cross-pollination, like on my apple tree. So let me explain here. This is the main tree right here. And then what I do is I keep these little labels here. So this is a Mittleider plum, juicy, sweet, flavor, reddish. This here is a burgundy plum. Probably can't read that. A maroon colored skin and flesh, sweet with little or no tartness. Very pleasing, mild flavor, height, taste, test scores, prolonged harvest mid-July to mid-August in Central California. Very productive, narrow, upright habit, 300 hours self-fruiting. And self-fruiting means you don't have to have another tree to pollinate with it. And then we've got another graph here. This is the third type of plum. This is a Santa Rosa plum, most popular plum in California and Arizona. Juicy, tangy, flavorful, reddish purple skin, amber fleshed, tinged red, late June in Central California, 300 hours, self-fruitful. 300 hours means how many chill hours it needs to have below 32 degrees, I believe it is. I could be wrong on that temperature. But anyway, so this is one type of a tree, grafted on to this branch that was cut and that was grafted, and this is another type of a tree. And so we have 3 different plums right here in one tree. And so you can see this one, another advantage is this is generally harvests in late June in Central California. And this one here generally harvests in August, mid-August. And this tag here says juicy, sweet, flavor, reddish, purple skin, harvest in June, Central Coast, attractive, heavy bearing, and vigorous, self-fruitful. So another advantage is that with one, and now I'm in the city, so I don't have a lot of room to grow fruit trees. I'm not on acreage. So with one tree, I can get 3 different fruits in the space of one tree. So that's pretty exciting to me, and the fruit, like I showed you before, is just amazing. I haven't eaten this because I want to give this to my sweetheart since she found it, and we want to share the harvest. Now you'll see all throughout the tree here I have these, I don't know what they are, some kind of vegetable tie down stuff, but it's because I'm trying to train the branches so that the branches will grow grow up in a bow, so when they get laden with fruit, see this, they don't break. So see this one here, this one is angling up, so when it fills up with fruit, it'll have spring to it and it won't snap off. Whereas I missed one over here and it did snap off, and it was quite a large branch. It's quite hard break there. But anyway, so that's why I have these here, and I took out, like I said, most of the fruit off this tree simply because these branches are so small. So but we are getting fruit, and it's just wonderful, wonderful fruit. So I'll come out here and pick a couple more so they don't fall, continue to fall down on the ground. But you don't need a lot of room, and it does not take much work. A year and a half later, I'm eating delicious plums off my plum tree. My apple tree is full, and I'll go through the other trees that I have here on this about quarter acre, third of an acre. It's basically just a house lot. So, hope you enjoyed this. If you haven't planted fruit trees, it's well worth it. And if you don't have a lot of room, take a look into getting a 3-in-1 tree. Find out from your local nursery, probably not a big box store, and find out what grows in your area, their recommendations, and put it in the ground. And yeah, it's not immediate, but it's for years and years and years you'll have fruit and a beautiful tree. This is LDS Prepper out.